What's going on, Fishaholics? So we got 2 kayaks rigged up here. I'm down here in Pawleys Island, South Carolina, and I actually didn't know I was gonna come down here, but my sister made a trip to visit my other sister who lives down here, so I figured I might as well hop in the car and come down here. And I did a posting on Instagram, reached out to Mike. Mike is over there, and he's hooking me up with the yak. We're getting out there and we're gonna try and catch some fish. Mike is kind of in a little bit of a tourney, but we're trying to get on redfish, sea trout. I'm trying to catch my first ever redfish, which would be pretty awesome. And so Mike, what do you think our hopes are?
Pretty good. The guys told me they already caught a few reds out there already, so reds looking pretty good.
All right,
some
cool.
Nice trout as well.
All right, awesome. So Mike's got the pro angler. He's awesome enough to hook me up with an Outback, which that's this is like my territory, my turf. I know the Outback. So let's get out there, see what we can catch. All right, let's hit it. Let's catch some redfish. All right, so Mike's gonna go off and look for some mullet. And he said right here along this bank is like a big oyster bed, so I'm gonna try and work this hard. And he said that a lot of times the redfish like to concentrate in this area. Tide's coming in pretty good, and with the wind, so it's like a constant battle just to keep myself held in this current. This is what I'm throwing to start off, just a little jig head with some big eyes on it, little Z-Man swim bait. Sorry if I sound like a little under the weather, a little sick. I'm kind of getting over a cold. This little creek right here looks pretty good. Kind of able to get out of the wind. So what kind of bait did you find? Mullet. Okay. So this whole bank here is all oysters, or?
Straight across the other side, right?
Okay.
It runs down to the side too. A little bit deep out there.
Why do the reds like the oysters? Just because that's where all the crabs, the shrimp, and
Little mullet and stuff.
little mullet are. Okay.
I'm gonna put this line out and see what happens.
You cast netted a bunch, or? What's the depth you say, like right out in here?
Right now, out there, probably 6 feet.
Oh, okay.
They get up probably 10 feet or so.
Gotcha. Do they tail this time of year, like up in the grass when the tide gets high, or?
They don't tail here so much.
Yeah.
We don't really have the bottom contour for it.
Oh, okay.
Once the water gets up here in the grass, it's really up, so
Yeah.
it's pretty deep. You can't really see them tailing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Compared to like some places have good mud flats or grass flats that aren't that deep in the water.
Yeah.
You see them tail better. They
Okay.
will do it occasionally, but it's just not.
It's got to be perfect conditions. Yeah. I gotcha.
We do have a couple of areas, but not too many. But even if you want to put a mullet on a jig head.
Oh, really? And just kind of bounce it along the bottom? Yeah, I can do that.
Let's see. I've got that one set. That's for you, actually. Red crab.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I think that wind is just pushing it and really making it rip. Like nose hook them, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess they're not too picky with the jig head in front, like.
No, we catch a lot sometimes like that. As long as we get them where they are and they're hungry, they want to eat. I'll show you how. We just usually, I know you probably know how to do it, but we usually just go, it's a line in the bottom of the jaw, right there. Just go right through the middle in front of the eyes. Just all the way through this little bone that comes over the nose. It holds them on pretty good. And as long as you get in front of the eyes, you know, the brain's right in the middle of the eyes. So if you go too far, you kill them.
I gotcha. Cool.
Just bounce that around on the bottom and see what happens. I got another spot I'm thinking about trying since this is all crazy.
Because it's really a lot of current.
Yeah, it's in between two creeks and it's like a little eddy. So it's back on the other side of the landing, but we'll continue.
I gotcha.
With this winning current.
So we go that way. Yeah, we'll be going probably like 6 or 7 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is a killer spot. I don't think we're gonna be able to fish it right with this weather.
The surf is super rough.
Yeah.
And it looked like there were birds out there working, but what would that be, like bluefish or?
Could be bluefish. Could be some bull reds actually out there still migrating south. Yeah, let's go ahead and go down here. This water's moving too hard.
Make a move.
Not right. Yeah, we're gonna go to this other spot. We're gonna fish that for a while too.
All right, cool.
I'll get you. Try to be quiet because they're right behind this dock.
Okay, you're gonna pull it back in first? Oh, okay. Watch my jig there swinging. We got this one here too for cut bait. If we could always throw that out. Yeah, you want to move separate the kayaks a little more, or?
Nah, I'd rather not get too close to the dock.
Why, they hang on the dock, or?
Yeah, you fish this whole area. I just don't want to spook them.
Yeah, I gotcha.
See us moving around and they can see our shadow. We can't see the water, but they can see us.
Yeah, gotcha.
They'll be moping around. They'll come. I like to tell people it's like cows in a pasture. Areas they'll come and go back and forth.
No, it makes sense.
And eat whatever they can find.
That little, like on the back side of that point, looks pretty good too. Would that be a good spot or no? Right over there?
Sometimes, but it's like a sandbar that runs on that side.
Oh, so it's shallow.
Around, it's real shallow, yeah.
Gotcha.
The back side of it has another creek and a couple arches and stuff like that. So, what was that, Steven?
Mike get his Brad or trout?
Did
you talk to him?
I did. I thought he had both, but I know he caught a small red, like 16 inches. I know Johnny had a small trout, or red too, no trout. He went to Litchfield, but he about died in that wind. The bigger one's got to be here.
Oh, getting hit.
Yep, you are. You got him. You got him.
There he is. Fish on.
That might be a flounder.
Yeah, it's fighting like a flounder.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He's rubbing me on oyster beds.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a good one. Woo! Look at that. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I'm coughing, I'm sick, but I just caught a big flounder. Oh my god. Look at that tank.
Are you planning on keeping anything?
Oh, not really.
I would love to keep this fish.
Yeah, no, if you want him, he's all yours.
Okay, I got. Oh.
I hooked him right on the tongue.
I would love to keep him. Flounder trout. Not for me.
Nice. It's not bad.
That's a big one.
Probably like one of my biggest flounder of the season, actually.
Yeah.
After even fishing up north all season for him.
Some good fat too.
6 pounds, 613, almost 7 pounds. And I was just telling you a story about a 7-pounder I caught in the kayak like a little while ago. Nice one. Awesome. Look at that bird. He's coming close. There's a fish.
That's a red.
Oh, it's a little red. Little red. Yeah. First little red right there. Right there. Beautiful little red. Not giant, but I'll take it. Nice fish. Okay, I guess we'll get them back. So there's my flounder right there. First catch of the day. My biggest flounder of the season. It says 613 on my little digital scale, so it's probably like a little over 6 pounds. You know, not bad. I'll take it. Mike's getting his truck here and he's gonna load the Hobies up on the trailer. He's gotta go to work. But it was awesome that Mike was able to take me out. I was able to get in the Outback. I think I might be able to get out with him tomorrow, which is cool. But for the rest of the day today, I think, you know, I'm just gonna keep the waders on and maybe we'll just do some like bank fishing, bridge fishing, stuff like that. Okay, rods are packed up. How do you guys like my nice little whip for my SC trip? I think I might trade in the Blazer and get one of these cars. You know, I probably could put an Outback on here, get a little rack, and you know, save a ton of gas money, which I need to for the amount of driving and fishing that I do. But I think for the rest of today, you know, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna fish because I'm running short on battery. So I think I'm just gonna move a little bit further south and we're going to fish the North Causeway, I think it's called. I caught some sea trout there yesterday. Okay. Let's see if anybody's home. This water is super high. Alright, so I fished up and down this creek, I fished up and down the bridge, and the day before, right before dark, I actually got into some good sea trout action, but I think the night before this video, the cold front really shut it down, and I couldn't buy a bite. I fished the bridge hard, and up until my GoPro battery died, and then I just called it quits. And I kind of wanted to go home, rest up, and kind of regroup for the next day. So make sure you guys subscribe so you know when I post my next South Carolina video. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and never forget, live to fish, fish to live.